Huawei Watch Fit 2 is the all-new addition to the Huawei hybrid smartwatch range. So we've done a comprehensive review on this watch just a couple of weeks ago. But in this particular video, we'll be talking about its top 10 features. So without further ado, let's get into it. If you are new to Wesknows tech news and reviews, we talk about the latest tech news. We do brutally honest reviews and share hacks and tricks along the way. The face of your watch is what you see most. So with the Fit 2, you get 1.74 inches AMOLED display. This goes up to 1100 nits, so that's more than double than what you see on the Mi Band 7 or the Huawei Band 7. So this is really something to write home about. You get auto brightness because there is an ambient light sensor here. You can actually choose which brightness level you want with a gauge, and that gives you a whole new level of customization of the level of brightness you want to see this at. You also get always on display here. But if you don't want to use always on display in the normal terms, you can have always on display just when you do workouts. So the level of customization of your display features is quite amazing. You also get over 1,000 faces that you can download to the watch from the Huawei Health app. The display is really brim to brim, edge to edge. You can see how thin the bezels are. In fact, on the sides, they're super thin. This is almost smartphone quality. Great work on the display. Let's keep going with number 2. On the Fit 2, you also get an inbuilt microphone as well as an inbuilt speaker. And this allows you to do Bluetooth calling. So as long as you're connected to your smartphone, you can now take calls off your wrist. So you speak into the microphone and you hear the other person talking from the inbuilt speaker. So this is a great feature and really unbelievable that it's available at such a low price point. Another feature to do with the inbuilt speaker is that now you can broadcast your workout messages.
Start the workout. First position, speed walk, 3 minutes. Try to keep your heart rate between 90 and 140. Warm up before starting the workout to prevent injuries.
You can also now play music off your wrist just to keep you motivated if you did forget your earbuds at home. My 4th favorite feature with this watch is that now you can customize the way you see the apps and widgets on your watch. So you either go for the list display, which is more traditional, or you go for the smart view, which basically gives you an array of apps on the whole watch, and you scroll through and press the icon that you need to go to into a particular app or widget. That's just part of the customizations. You can also set up the strength of the vibration for the haptic alerts on this watch. When we talk customizations, you can even set up a pin to this watch. The cool thing about the pin is that when you do set it up, and let's say you take the watch off, the watch will pick up that you've taken it off and it will set the pin automatically. Now, considering that you do get your notifications on the watch, you would want to keep them protected from third parties. So the pin is a great feature. My 5th favorite feature on this watch is the battery life. So the manufacturer claims 10 days. Well, you're not going to get your 10 days because your typical normal usage is more than what the manufacturer claims. But you will get a solid 6-7 days out of this watch. That is if you don't use GPS too much, just the usual workouts and just playing around with the watch. The more GPS hours you use, the less battery you will have available. Also, if you do have always on display, that will drain your battery a bit more. If you're using a lot of the GPS, if you do have always on display on, you will be looking at about 3-4 days. But nonetheless, for such a huge screen, for the brightness levels you get here, that is still a great battery life. Considering that the Fit 2 is a hybrid smartwatch, that means it's not quite a fitness band and it's not quite a smartwatch. Well, it's got a lot of sporty features. This watch here gets 97 sport modes. You get animated workouts. You get 13 running training courses with voice guidance to keep pushing you on your runs. On top of that, you get inbuilt storage. In fact, you get 32 to 64 GB of inbuilt storage, meaning that you can download a whole lot of media, such as podcasts, such as music, to your watch and listen to them while you're doing your exercises. so you really don't have to take your smartphone with you. So you've got the GPS to calculate your distance and speed, and then of course you've got the media in here to keep you entertained. The Fit 2 now brings continuous SpO2 monitoring to you. Continuous means that it will be measured while you're at rest, so during the night or when you have a stable resting heart rate during the day. SpO2 monitoring is simply the concentration of blood oxygen in the blood. Values continuously under 90% would mean that you probably have an underlying respiratory condition and should get it checked out by your GP. You also get awesome sleep monitoring with the TruSleep Technology 2.0 on the Huawei Fit 2. So TruSleep 2.0 was actually developed in conjunction with the Harvard Medical School. So not only do you get a score based on the quality of your sleep, and that sleep is actually monitored through a number of stages, your light, your deep and REM sleep. So you get a score at the end of your sleep and recommendations on how to improve that sleep quality. But if with other brands you just get recommendation based on their tech, here you actually get references to medical research to back up those claims. I've got this as my 10th favorite feature on this watch, but it's probably one of the key ones. The heart rate accuracy of the optical heart rate sensor on the back of this watch is absolutely astounding. We are talking about TruSeen 5.0 technology. So this is the optical heart rate sensor that you see on the back of the flagship models like the Huawei GT3 as well as the Huawei GT3 Pro. So on something that costs a fraction of the price, well, about half, this is a £130 or $150 tracker, but it gets your latest optical heart rate sensor technology, which is very accurate. We've done numerous heart rate accuracy tests with this watch, and the benchmark being the Polar H10 ECG chest strap, the variances are within 2%, usually under 2%. This is absolutely great. So these are my top 10 features that I love on the Huawei Watch Fit 2. If you did enjoy this review, please drop me a like. If you want to see more of the same, if you want to see the comparisons, the accuracy tests of the SpO2, GPS, as well as heart rate accuracy, make sure to hit that subscribe button below the video. And I'll see you in the next one.